Good day to the members of Review Committee. My name is Lori Boyce Loregas, and I am applying for a teaching position in Filipino at the secondary level. I recently graduated with a Bachelor's of Secondary Education major in Filipino, and I am excited about the opportunity to begin my teaching career. A little about myself: I am someone who enjoys learning, helping others, and building meaningful connections with people. Ever since I was younger, I have admired teachers because of the positive impact they have on their students. They do not just only teach lessons, but also help shape the character, the value, and confidence. That admiration inspired me to pursue a career in education. During my studies and my teaching internship, I realized that teaching is something I genuinely enjoy. Seeing students understand a lessons, participate in discussions, and become more confident in themselves is very rewarding. It made me realize that teaching is not just a job for me. It is something I am passionate about. I choose Filipinos as my specialization because I believe our language plays an important role in preserving our culture and identity. I want students to appreciate Filipino language and see its value not only inside the classroom but also in their everyday lives. I believe that every student can learn and succeed when given the right support and encouragement. And as a teacher, I see my role not just delivering lessons. I want to be someone who guides, motivates, and supports students throughout the learning journey. I believe that students learn best when they are actively involved in the lesson rather than just listening to the lectures. Since students learn in different ways, I plan to use a variety of teaching strategies. Some students learn better through visuals, others are hands-on activities. Because of this, I want my lesson to be engaging, interactive, and student-centered. I also believe that in creating an inclusive classroom where every student feels respected and valued, I want my students to feel comfortable expressing their ideas, asking questions, and participating in activities without fear or making mistakes. For me, a positive classroom environment helps students become more confident and motivated to learn. For classroom management, I believe that building positive relationship with students is one of the best ways to maintain a productive learning environment. If I encounter a highly disruptive student, I would first remain calm and avoid reacting emotionally. I would respectfully redirect the students and remind them of the classroom expectations. If the behaviors continues, I would talk to the student privately to understand what might be causing the disruption. I believe that students often respond better when they feel heard and understood. Instead of immediately focusing on punishment, I would try to identify the root or the cause of the behavior and work with the students to find a solution. And if necessary, I would coordinate with the parents, guidance counselors, or school administrator to provide additional support. As for keeping students engaged during a difficult or traditional dry lesson, I would make the lessons as interactive and relatable as possible. I like incorporating discussions, games, group activities, technology, and real-life examples because I believe that students become more interested when they can see how lessons connects to their own experience. In Filipino subjects, for example, I would use stories, current event videos, role-playing activities, and collaborative tasks to make learning more enjoyable and meaningful. My goal is to create lessons that students will not only understand, but they can also enjoy. If my future students were to describe me in 3 words, I would want them to say that I am supportive, passionate, and inspiring. Supportive because I want them to know that I genuinely care about their success and well-being. Passionate because I love teaching and I am committed to helping students to learn and grow. And inspiring because I hope to encourage them to believe in themselves, work hard, and pursue their goals with confidence. To conclude, I would like to thank the review committee for taking the time to watch my video and learn more about me. And as a fresh graduate, I am excited to continue learning, growing professionally, and contributing to the success of my future students and the school community. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I look forward to the possibility of becoming part of your institution. Have a great day.